Well, hello and good evening, and welcome along to some more rFactor 2. It's rFactor 2. Oh, that sounded like a crash. It's rFactor 2 Thursday. Let's see, tower is the one I want. Which means that when I hit rFactor 2 like this, we should... Okay, let's refresh that one then. Yeah, there we go. Starting to get stuff in the right positions. Let's see, and manufacturer logo is that one. Yeah, let's stick with manufacturer logo. That's fine. Now let's see. It's qualifying 20 past, isn't it? Yes, it is. I have put this up in the forum post and everything, but I keep forgetting. Yeah. Yeah, 37 is a hard age. Yeah. Let's see, session controls, next session. There we go, find the right button on everything. So it says 10 minutes, that's good. That sounds like he's put up the server the right way this time. Great to have someone to blame for everything going wrong. And I have to use qualifying as practice because I've what's the sound of the car though? Yeah, the sound is good. I haven't been able to drive anything yet. So, one thing about this Goodwood layout thingy that we're using is the extended pit lane, or garage box, or whatever you want to call it. So we get to see the display of all the wonderful cars that's on side there. Some Corvettes, some Heelys, some Alphas, some Ferrari P4s there, some Porsches and stuff. 4 GTs to the right. Really do like this. The only negative with it is that it takes a bit of time to let's see, it's 48 kilometers. It takes a little bit of time to get through the pit and onto the track. But that is really the only downside to it all. Because the short thingy has pit stalls here. And with Goodwood being an old school track, you can come straight out of pits and straight onto the main straight. I haven't really driven this track at Goodwood before. I've only seen the live streams on YouTube. Stay in third for that combination. What a long sweeper. Way too hot. Okay, a little bit more on the brakes for turn 1. Nope, that was way too hot in there as well. And it's going to be a spin, I think. Okay, so I'm slowing down to let him pass, and he's slowing down to let me go, to create a gap. Okay, I'll go then. Oh, come on. Probably hang it around there in third. If I can get it to lean on the outer rear tire a bit earlier. Looks flashy. It's probably slow as hell. 2 minutes. Should be able to get in 2 more laps then. So 1:29 is far off the best lap time. But it's not completely out of this world compared to first lap. Using all the road. I'm doing it again. Oh no. Even more on the brakes for turn 1. Late home from work, I can also feel it in my arms that I've been carrying brake discs for quite a lot of the day today. One of the joys of working in a store with car parts. creating new art cars, I see. I do love the paddock in the mod, or on the track here. So many really good looking cars. Everybody's starting side by side. I forgot to look at the fuel. It was 1.7 liters or so per lap. That's 20 minutes, 1 minute 23, so 17 laps or so, 17, 18 laps. Say 18 laps by 2 liters per lap. 35, yeah, 43 liters should be more than enough, really. Hello. We got Dennis in the chat on Discord, so that's nice. Getting the band back together.
Non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
Yeah, I'll try to avoid all of you when I miss the braking point for turn 1. Oh. Yeah, probably. Well, it's got different curves than that. Oh, no, wait. Oh, crash. Let's see. We can restart the race, I think. If I just find the right button for it. There, restart race. I think.
Attention personnel, leave the grid now.
I seem to remember a Le Mans Classic race ending that way for both of us. Yeah. Yeah, look mighty, wonderful. Right. I like that it's synchronizing for 1:07. What did you stall it, Scott? They're just playing with us and letting us get a little bit of a gap before you come zooming past. Don't downshift in the middle of the corner, you bleeding idiot. Did it again. I'll try to keep it at 1 spin per lap instead of 2, and that's a lot better. Looks like I'm not the only one who spun. On the grass. Oh, crying out loud. That's just me not knowing which way the track goes. Yeah. I'm turning my first proper laps at the track tonight, so I'm learning in the wrong way. And it's sometimes meet at the start-finish line. Fourth is probably the right one. probably the right gear for the first corner. Through here. Again. Nope. Going off the throttle at the right point at least, so I didn't spin in that chicane. Last chicane. Well, the track do remind me a little bit of Truxton. Which is in many ways exactly the same. It's an airfield in the middle and then using the kind of ring road around it to race on. That's more like it. $126. I got fuel for another 23 laps, so I shouldn't be good for the race. I was already 7 minutes in. Crash has had another little adventure. Craig lost the position, was it? I don't know. Oh! It's having such a good lap up into that point. I was actually catching back up to some of the guys ahead. Well, catching up. Felt like I was gaining a little bit of time at least. Like half a second or a second. Nope. Why do I keep going down to second into that now? I think it might be better to stay in third, to try to keep the momentum going instead. Use use the low end grunt of the car instead of try to go for just the revs. Torque is probably more the right description of it. Lost so much time over that last half lap. Lost about a second. Well held. Where is he? There he is. I have slightly more power in the Ferrari. Side-by-side action there. Oh, and it's a continuous yellow flag. Stop now. Well, most of us are pretty well spread out. These cars are great fun. And now I've started to learn a little bit the layout of the track as well, so it's making it easier to go for it. Last for long. No, that was too late on the brakes. Oh, where's Craig? He's there. Try to not hit him while re-entering. That would have been the absolute wonderful thing. Doing a clean takeout when rejoining. Hi JDM, yeah, it is great fun. Ooh, I haven't really looked, by the way. It might be on sale now on the Steam sale. Because that started today, has it? Or it's just around the corner anyway. 3.5 minutes, that's 2 more laps, or 3 more laps, depending on where Luca is when the time runs out. rFactor 2 is a fun game. I probably I'm a bit biased, given that I've played around 1400 hours of it on Steam, and then quite a bit before that as well. Oh, wow. I think I scared Craig into the corner there. Because somehow I can brake quite a bit later than he does. Well, I hope there's no rain. Because I think I specified in the thread that it should be dry all the way through. But then again, I'm not the one who set up the server, so... yeah. It's like rFactor 2 is a game with quite a lot of mods and stuff, but it's not by far as many mods for rFactor 2 as it is for games like Assetto Corsa or rFactor 1. And Assetto Corsa, I've never really gotten along with the game for some reason. So for a little while there, I didn't really... People stopped driving rFactor 1, and there wasn't that much happening in rFactor 2 either. And I didn't really get into Assetto Corsa and stuff like that, so fell out of the loop for a little bit. It's probably best to wait to a straighter bit before I have a look at what was typed. One thing is yakking while I'm driving, that's easy enough. And reading is another thing. Yeah, well, you should be on the last lap now. Yeah, I mean, we are creatures of habit. We find something we enjoy playing, and then we kind of stick with that. I got back into rFactor 2 around the time when the GT3 cars came, the DLC cars. That was when I really got back into rFactor 2 again. Got back into the club racing at RaceDepartment and stuff like that as well. I've been driving a bit, quite a lot of different stuff as well, all over the shop, with like, yeah, Race Room as well. That was a game that I played quite a lot. Well, there we have it, 6th position in race 1. People are having the barbecue after race 1. So now we're just waiting for the server to take over and then we're ready for another qualifying. Well, no, I don't really do any well, I say that once a year I'm doing a race at Montauk Park in Sweden. We have this kind of called it an international match, Norway versus Sweden, with some really cheap really cheap cars. It's like a 6-hour race where everybody's Yeah, Norway versus Sweden, bring what you have, kind of deal. The original idea was the car was to be worth maximum around €1,000, and a 6-hour race, drive as fast as you can. Minimum 5 driver swaps, and the one with the most laps win at the end. So that's the only real life racing that I do. Yeah, it is great fun. First time we drove, we had a Ford Mondeo station wagon, the one with the V6 engine. So after 3 hours, our brakes started fading, and after 4 hours, we didn't have any brakes left. and after 6 hours, we didn't even have anything left of the piston in the calipers. I think I'll just kick it straight over into qualifying mode now when everything is loaded back in. Well, mid-race brake change, but it do depend a little bit on the car and everything. If you have a lighter car, then you don't use as much brakes. So we have an Opel Astra now, a Bertone 2001 car, the same that they used as a base for the BTCC cars in the early 2000s. But that car is a lot lighter than the Mondeo Estate. Yeah, we're in qualifying now. So we haven't had to change the brakes for the last 3 times that we've been there driving. Okay, I didn't pay attention to how much fuel I had left after the after the race. So Lotus and stuff over there as well. Why is it saying wrong way? Okay, fine. I could have gone out with a lot less fuel. Well, not that it probably matters too much with a car like this anyway. For some reason I downshifted in the middle of the corner again. It didn't pay the big consequences this time, thankfully. Feels like a really aggressive lap. Yeah, I can brake more for turn 1. It would be a great help. How to lose a lot of time in a couple of corners. No. What was that? Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Do enjoy the rest of the evening. Hi Richard, welcome along. Some highly mediocre sim racing. Well, mediocre if that. qualifying for race 2 currently, so we're not too far off another 20-minute race. A lot of time lost in the final chicane. Rather in the exit of the final chicane. One final push. Yeah, this car mod is really awesome. Yeah, well, 125.9. That is as a new PB. Fastest lap of the evening for me. Yeah, the car looks really great. It's a really great mod, and the track as well. The thing with the cars is they are made online friendly. So they're pretty evenly matched, all of the cars in the mod, and well, apart from the Mustang maybe. It's a bit swampy to drive, but also it's a rocket on straights. So they are more equal in lap times and overall pace. So it's not quite as the cars were in real life back in the day, but it makes for a more varied field, more variety in the field. As we have tonight, we've got 3 Ferraris, but we've got the Healy, you've got the Cobra, and you've got the Corvette as well. And all can battle pretty evenly, so that is really great. So 4-minute warm-up, and then we're getting ready to race. And I do like the banter in... I'll do the overlay trick now, by the way. Let's see. Set starting order, and then auto cycle. That should be good. Should be good for the overlay. And I do like the sounds of the cars as well. Sound really purposeful. The scream of like the Ferrari is really great. We've got this rumble as well from the Cobra. But the only car that we really haven't, none of us really have driven in any of the races we've done so far with this mod is the Porsche. The 904, I think. The flat kind of prototype-ish looking car. So another 20 minutes of racing coming right up, and I'm looking forward to getting it done, because I haven't really eaten since around noon, so I'm getting quite hungry. So when the race is done, it's straight into Park Ferme and then grabbing something to eat. Right. 40 liters of fuel should be... that's the wrong button. Watch. Yeah, that should be enough fuel. Yeah, the sound of these cars are really great. yeah, good luck and have fun. So Craig is starting there. A little bit squeezed by Steve. Yeah, I think we can do that. Especially now that I'm gone off. Let's see, session controls and restart race. I should begin to know where the buttons are after a while now. Craig blew his engine, so I figured it'd be nice to just restart the race for him. After all, it is more fun when there are more drivers in the field. Starts is something that I often do quite well. Crash had his wheel pointing the right way at the start. Oh! You know it's been a crash when I'm all suddenly second. Yeah. So we'll just call the race now then. Official result done. Yeah. It turned out the restart was even better for me. Yeah, the standing start is usually one of my strong points. I don't know if it's the reaction time or what it is. But I pretty much lack in everything after that. Oh. Lucas gone harvesting. And suddenly I'm in the lead. didn't mess up the exit there. But seemingly didn't matter too much. Getting it all wrong. Well, I did score the lead for one lap then. Oh, that was a bit too much. It's been going a lot better this time than it did in race 1. Of course, in race 1 I did spin twice. No, I spun once and then had a half spin later on the very first lap of the race. And then on lap 3 or something like that, I flew off the road while looking at others that were already off the road. Oh, I did actually go faster than on qualifying. And then making a mess out of chicane instead. .125.1. I've been passed by faster drivers, so well, he paid better. Luca is really flipping quick in these cars. These cars too. I'm a bit surprised that I'm keeping up as well as I do. Is this better? Well, but it is an Italian in the Ferrari, so you know, politics might come into play. Yeah. I might not be able to be allowed to buy any spare parts after the race though. The only downside to this fighting is that well, Dennis has done a couple of small mistakes, so he hasn't really run away with it, but Steve has come up behind a lot closer than I would like him to be. But the important thing is to not overdo it. Like that. I'm sweating. And Steve is just a second behind now. I'm gonna have to try to wrestle with him to keep that third position. A bit too eager in the entry to the corner, I think. Well, as it turned out, I didn't really have to battle Steve for that third position at all. Well. Ooh. It was fun for as long as I managed to hold on. Quite some gaps come down behind me then. Try to be a bit less spirited then. He says, and then it does that in the very next corner. Sideways is more fun than going straight. Now I come to the point where I stop thinking when I'm driving. Doing the silly odd downshifts and stuff where I don't need to do them. Another nice thing with this mod is the tires. They are period correct hockey pucks, so they last forever. Which is why I can lock up everywhere and still be able to hear the engine. Yeah, not the flat spot rumble. Because with a Logitech wheel, the flat spot rumble is very, very easy to hear. No. Well, a quick spin is one thing, but when it just keeps on going and going and going and going sideways, that's quite a lot of time lost. See Craig and Scott having a bit of a battle behind me. Been quite close for as long as I've had them on the the timing pad thingy. Yeah, my mind is really slipping now. Starting to focus on the heat and everything that's going on. I mean, it's still 24 degrees outside, so it's pretty warm for being Norway in the evening. get really dark on the track when there's a big cloud or in front of the sun. Oh, and Scott is past Craig. Left. When this might be the last lap, or might be one more. Steve is just 2 seconds behind Luca. So Dennis is still leading then. Nice. Leading in his comeback. Oh, that's a yellow flag. And Luca has passed Dennis. Oh, that was mighty close. Krish is the one who's missing. And across the line for a 4th position in race 2. 14 laps. Great fun. Really like driving this mod. So next Thursday we'll be driving at the Norris Ring with the Ladas. So that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to that. And during the weekend I will be driving the EA WRC club rally from Poland. So that is something that will be coming up on the channel. But now I'm heading off to find something to eat because I'm really starving. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. Do enjoy the rest of your Thursday and your weekend. And I'll catch you all later. Take care then, and goodbye.